We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. The House of Representatives is all geared up for the first State of the Nation address of President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. on Monday. House Inter-Parliamentary Relations and Special Affairs Bureau Executive Director Lourdes Regini Rai said they would ensure a smooth event execution and proper adherence to health protocols. Rai said they had also coordinated with the Presidential Security Group for the screening of the guests. Meanwhile, several projects within the House premises are being undertaken as part of its SONA preparations. These include the installation of an ultraviolet germicidal irradiation system inside the plenary hall, as well as new video and sound equipment. Paul Soriano was appointed to be the director of the President's first State of the Nation address. The Department of Health reports 910 more cases of highly transmissible COVID-19 Omicron variants in the country. The subvariants so far in the country are BA.5, BA.4, and BA.2.12.1. Health Department Officer in Charge, Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergeire said 816 or majority of the cases caught the BA.5 variant. 686 of them have recovered. 78 were still under isolation, while the status of the remaining 52 was still being verified. The DOH also reported 52 BA.2.12.1 cases, where 49 have recovered and the condition of the remaining 3 was still being verified. A total of 42 more BA.4 cases were also reported, of which 36 have recovered, 5 were under isolation, while the status of the remaining patient was being verified. To further increase the country's vaccination rate, the Department of Health will launch Pinas Lakas on July 26. The campaign aims to inoculate 90% of senior citizens and to give boosters to 50% of the eligible population in the first 100 days of the new administration. The DOH says the campaign will make COVID-19 vaccines more accessible and available in markets, place of warships, malls, transport terminals, offices, factories, plazas, or schools. Home visits will also be conducted for the elderly population. The Philippine National Police has designated 3 freedom parks in Quezon City for groups holding protests during the first State of the Nation address of President Bongbong Marcos. PNP Director for Operations Major General Valeriano De Leon said protesters can now hold their rallies inside the compound of the Commission on Human Rights. The PNP earlier allotted Quezon Memorial Circle and the University of the Philippines Diliman campus for protest actions. De Leon meanwhile said they are verifying reports that militant group Bagong Alyansang Makabayan filed a request with the Quezon City government to hold rallies along Commonwealth Avenue. The PNP earlier said Commonwealth Avenue will be a no-rally zone to save motorists and commuters from inconvenience. In Ilocos Norte, the local government is taking charge of the art installations along the sand dunes of Paoay town as part of efforts to revitalize local tourism. The attractions within the desert landscapes of Barangay Suba are being turned over to the local government of Paoay and the Paoay Sand Dunes Cooperative for safekeeping and management. The provincial board authorized Governor Matthew Joseph Manotoc to enter into an agreement with these parties to oversee the upkeep of these attractions. The Paoay Sand Dunes are known among sports enthusiasts for sandboarding, dune bashing, and 4x4 vehicle adventures. Last May, Paoay celebrated its annual Himala sa Buhangin, Ilocos Norte's largest in-person outdoor music festival. Ilocos Norte continues to promote new attractions as the first and only province with a safe travel stamp from the World Travel and Tourism Council. And that's the latest and the biggest stories throughout the day from the Pna Newsroom. I'm Marita Muaje. Stay safe and have a good day.